Good morning, my wonderful, beautiful, and all students. How's your day today? It is great or it's okay? Wow, it's good to hear that. So how about the others? Here. What's just okay? Is there something makes you mad, sad, lonely, or just like, oh, I see. It's okay with you. All of your hard work will pay enthusiasm, right? And if you are, you are. So before we start, I would like to ask someone to lead a prayer. What's your name? Anna. Okay, Anna, let's stand and let's pray. Amen. So thank you, Anna. So before we start, I have prepared some activities. I will write something and you will answer. And the title of this icebreaker is Where I Am Belong. So I will write, okay? Whichever type. Ice here. So I have here icebreaker activities for today's morning. So I have write a table, and the mechanics of this activity is you will going to put the words here in above, and you will write according to the tables, and it depends on you where the words you think that it suits to where rows, either in coordinating conjunctions or subordinating or correlative conjunctions. So let's start. Take your time, children. So begin now. Thank you, children, for your answers. So for and what or yet and furthermore. So yeah, let's see later if these answers are in the right column. Before we begin, I would like to ask you something. If what you observe based on the table that you have answered right now, so what have you observed in this kind of activity? So yes, you? Oh, thank you. Good point, good point. Yes. All of these words are conjunctions. And these three rows are the types of conjunctions. So to know more about conjunctions, later on I will discuss to you the meaning and what is all about conjunctions. And also the types of conjunctions. So are you ready? Hep hep? Wow, so very active. So let's start now. Okay. Our topic for today's morning is all about conjunctions. So what is conjunction? Conjunction. There's somebody who would like to answer what is conjunction? Okay, you. What's your name? Josh. Okay, Josh. Answer. What is conjunction for you? Very good. So, conjunction is the connector. Means to say the connector. Parehas sa di ba? The wire and the other wire, they will going to connect each other. So they will produce a light for us and to bright our houses, right? So the same with the conjunction, they are the connectors of every sentences, every phrases, every clause into another clause. So mean to say, in sentences, there are different clauses. So now we will going to identify what are these different clauses in sentence. So the different clause in a sentence, we will know the independent clause and the dependent clause. And what are the difference with these two clauses? So to identify one together, or connect, and every phrases, words, and clauses. So not this one. Clauses. So there are different types of clauses. So one clause is independent clause. Second is the dependent clause. So what do you think is the difference between the two clauses? So can I ask someone from the back? Do you want to answer? Remember his name. So just stand the black guy in the back. Okay. What's your answer? Just insight. Okay. Just insight. Just answer. There's no right and wrong to your answer. Okay. Go. So independent clause is a clause that can stand on a complete expressing the fact. So when we say independent, it can stand on its own. So later on I will give an example. So to differentiate the dependent clause and independent clause, here dependent clause is the opposite one of the independent clause. So dependent clause is that can't what? That can stand. It is not a complete form of a sentence or a clause. Or a clause to express the topic. So it is so very different from the independent and the dependent clause because this one can stand on its own. So here, this clause can vary on its own, but then dependent clause cannot. So it needs a complete thought of independent clause to have a full or a complete form of sentence or clauses. Then this dependent clause is a short one, a short clause or short phrases or short sentence. So I have here an example. So here, I have an example about the scenario. Because I woke up late in the morning. Number two, because I woke up in the morning, I went to school without eating breakfast. So which do you think the independent clause here and the dependent clause? So can I have Alexander? Good, that's right. So this one is an dependent clause. And this one is an independent. Why not? Why? We have here that the clause, because I woke up late in the morning, which means a short one. A person just say that she was late or he was late in the morning, but there's no further sentence or further clause. So it means it is a dependent clause. So it needs another clause to have a complete clause like this by the use of this conjunction because. So why do I say it is an independent clause? Because I woke up in the morning, I went to school without eating breakfast. So it is very complete thought. He or she expressed that he woke up late. Then the reason why he woke up late and the result of why he was woke up late, a person or he or she went to school without eating breakfast. So that is the cause of his or her waking up late in the morning. So I have another. So this one is just an introduction. So I have many things to talk more. So you can identify and know more about conjunction. So now you already know the dependent and independent clause in a sentence. So now we will talk about the types of conjunction. So, okay, let's start. So there are many types of conjunctions, but we will only tackle 3 conjunctions. First, the coordinating. The coordinating conjunction. So for you, what is coordinating? Coordinating. conjunctions. So you, Miss Alexa, okay, go ahead and answer this coordinating conjunction. So for you, what is coordinating conjunction? Yes, good insight. So another one. I would like to choose huh? That. Okay, that. Okay. For you, what is coordinating conjunction? Coordinating conjunction. Wow, thank you. So coordinating conjunction in Bisaya na matudbanin mo, makikipag-ugnayan. In English, they are coordinate from the root word coordinate, which means link together. That was place. No, that were place between two items. So they are linked together. These coordinating conjunctions were placed between the two items. So for you to surely know the coordinating conjunctions, just remember this mnemonic. Remember this mnemonic device. Mnemonic device. The fun voice. So F for A, that stands for N. N, that stands for lure or leader. B, that stands for what? O for Y for yes, and S for so. Now I will go into now I will define the uses or the meaning of this mnemonic device for you to understand, and you are going to read the example. Okay, understood? Okay. To receive something or referring to something. Example. So can we read this one? Okay, thank you. So why for is used? Because according to the person, according to the person rather, he will give flowers for. So mean to say referring to for you. You here is Maria. Okay, yes? So let's proceed. And we need two words. Well, this one, joining two words. For example, I have a puppy and so read this one. So you see that and is used to connect the two words or the two subjects. So the first one is the puppy and the second one is the cat. So the sentence used a conjunction and to connect the two words. Next, nor is used to represent two different possibilities. Neither, either, or nor. So for example, number 3. So let's read this one. Neither my friends, the conjunction neither my friends nor the bookstore has a book. So so you can identify that the different possibilities are presented. Neither his or her friend nor the bookstore are finding a book. So which means either they can find it in their friends, or in his friends, in her friends, or nor at the bookstore. So let's proceed to but. Is used when present on ideas that are opposite. Why opposite? So I have here an example again. Number 4 about how to use but, the conjunction but. I am very hungry, but the fridge is empty. So the opposite ideas where I am very hungry and the fridge is empty. So a person is very hungry and the fridge is empty. So they use a but conjunction to connect the two phrases, even it represents ideas that are opposite. So next one, or. Or and nor are somewhat same. To connect two possible alternatives. Example number 5. State there that the or is to connect two words, possible alternatives. So, like for example here, do you want chocolate or do you want ice cream? So here we will know he is asking, do you want chocolate? Then if they don't want, so then do you want an ice cream? So the two answers in a sentence. So possible alternatives to use or relies on or words to connect the possible alternatives. So yet is a conjunction that was expected to happen or possible expected to happen. So like for example, number 6. You need to say that yet is used because it's not hasn't happened. So another desired word, wala pa siya na bayaran. So yet. Not yet or yet. Okay. Hasn't expected to happen or has expected to happen. So okay, results. Like for example, number 7. Never says so. So our next type of conjunction is subordinating conjunction. So what is subordinating conjunction? So subordinating conjunction. So the set of words that includes the subject in a verb. But we will remember subordinating conjunction is insufficient. It is insufficient to have a complete sentence. So it needs to have an independent clause to have a complete form. Complete form. So the subordinating conjunctions are the if, although, because, until, while, since. That's the subordinating conjunctions. So I will give an examples for you to know about what is subordinating conjunctions differ from the coordinating conjunctions from what we have learned a while ago. So the examples of subordinating conjunctions are if is something something that when you say, so if it's used to introduce something that happened or possibly happened. So like for example, this one. I will not go to school if you will not go. So if is used because it is possible for a person not to go to school if he will not go as well. So the condition here is you're introducing something, something will happen, or the result of what you were going to do. Like the same with this statement. I will not go if you will not go. So if is used. So although, what is although? Or the difference between if and although. So for example, although he speaks seldom, he says meaningful words. So when we say although, it is describing different statements. Like for example, this one, there's this example. Although he speaks seldom, so first statement, he says meaningful words. So another statement. So they connected with each other through the although written in the first statement. So the comma here separated the two statements. So here because we already know that because is used when you are something to reason out. Like for example, you were going to reason out to your parents, like I want to go with my classmates to have a dinner with them and to go out with them and others. Then your parents will ask why. Then you will going to respond the because conjunction or the starter of your words or your statement using the because. Like for example, for the scenario, you will answer because I just want to have a time with them. Like my go. Another example here. She is always eating at home. And comma, first statement. Second, the reason why, because she loves cooking. So clearly, the because is to show the reason of what happened or the reason of the scenario or the situation that was given. So like for example, she is always eating at home because she loves cooking. Oh, that's right. So, do you understand? Okay, thank you. So, now, until. So, the until is used when you're going to connect with the what? Wow, very good. The action or the event of a point of a time. So, until is used when we are going to connect to something. This action, this the event, or the happenings, or the events. Like for this example, I will wait here until the rain drops. Wow. I will wait here until the rain drops. So until, because sa Bisaya pa, what? Hangtod sa. English, up to what? Up to what time, up to what event, or what? Up to what action. So while is used when you're going to have to identify a difference or the contrast of a given topic or the given question of a teacher like me. Like for example, I will different or you will going to differentiate. So later on, we'll give an example of both, not only either, neither, but also. Like this example number one, that we will use not only and but also. Like for example, Rosie eats not only string beans, but also broccoli. So not only describes that not specifically one thing or one vegetable or one string beans, but also broccoli. But also another one. So the but also there is another one. Stress the use of but also and so neither or neither. So neither or either. Either is used. One deserves. Sweet. Oh. So either only one. Either one. Not two but one. Either. Isa lang. Either one deserves to win. Either also neither means to say depend on the two. Either one to win or either only one to win. So either this one is a abandoned clause because it is too short and only one clause that describes the sentence or expresses the thought. So what have you learned out of our topics about conjunctions and types of conjunctions? So yes, Anna. Yeah, that's right. These are the connectors of all phrases that we can use in our sentences. Like the examples I give it to you. This one. These are sentences. By the use of conjunctions, they are connect with each other to have a complete express of idea or thought. So, is there Anna? Thank you, Anna, by the way. Do you have any questions or clarifications before we have our exercises? No? Okay. So I have prepared this one. To answer this one for just 5 minutes only. So are we okay? That's okay? Are we set? Yes. I have questions. So I'll be sitting in at the back. So, time's up. So what's your favorite? Sige na. Thank you for listening, everyone, for your cooperation. I hope those lessons will be used for your for your journey. Let's see next meeting. Assignment will be sent on our computer. Okay? Thank you. Bye.